6 o'clock in the morning, drop-in connection.
Curie Bloodrose says,
the stream melted with the snow.
I wish. It's frozen solid out there. Welcome back. What a pain in my dick. Sorry. It just really is. So annoying.
Fix-It says,
great that your wife is okay.
Curie Bloodrose
Thank you.
says,
Yep.
There's still snow turned ice outside where I live.
Fix-It says,
Chrissy 18C here today. Crazy.
Yeah. It'll be, I think, about 20 here, but with the wind, it'll be close to 0. Kira, I think you're still in. Yeah.
Curie Bloodrose says,
never thought I would see the ground still white outside today.
Really?
Fix-It says,
it's almost never this cold here.
You're good, Kiri. You're still in it. I just realized that it's not reminding people. 21 degrees here. %100% chance of snow.
Curie Bloodrose says,
it snowed on Monday, and the ground's still white.
So the authentication, the AAA framework is actually identification, authentication, authorization, and accounting.
Space Marine says.
Good morning, O great and wise Baldwin.
Thanks, Rain. How you doing?
Just don't look at off topic and lock.
That's Rain asking me to look at off topic and lock.
I'm good, and you? Learning hard or hardly learning?
Learning hard.
You the one just asking says.
Hello, Theo.
Good morning, Robbie. How are you?
Good times. Me doing good, boo.
I feel like I should open that up in a virtual machine. In the AAA framework, what is identification? This is who you say you are. Usually your username.
Space Marine says.
Sorry I've not been on your streams. As you can see, I've been sleeping in the morning and awake during the night.
It's okay. Don't even worry about it. Glad you can get here when you're here.
Space Marine says.
I'm too used to night shift, I guess.
How's work going, Rain?
So when's the goal for the second plus exam?
Probably March.
I don't work anymore, let go. Lost on what to do right now, I'll figure out something.
Okay, well, let me know if you need any advice. Sorry to hear that. In the AAA framework, what is authentication? Prove you are who you say you are. Could be, would be a password or other authentication factors.
I'm Theo.
brain. You silly goose.
I am curious as to what advice you'd give me. But at a different time.
Don't eat yellow snow. Don't pee in the wind. Advice about what?
Talking from experience.
Yeah, what? I mean, how else would I know about that shit?
Always knew yellow snow tasted funny.
Advice about what? In the AAA framework, what is authorization?
You offered to give me your advice earlier, but you're learning trying to politely decline while you focus.
I haven't politely declined. I wouldn't have asked you 2 times. I wouldn't have offered the advice once and then asked you 2 times advice about what? If I didn't want to offer. If I didn't want to stop what I was doing and offer.
I'm trying to politely decline Lamau.
Okay. Based on your identification and authorization based on your identification on authentication, what access do you have? In the AAA framework, what is authorization? Based on your identification and authentication, what access do you have? Thanks for the hydrate. All I got is coffee right now.
Did no distractions go through?
Yeah, but because I got YouTube and Twitch going, I'm watching the restream chat that doesn't have the redeems, but I saw it over here in the dashboard.
Scott 1969 says,
Good morning, Theo. Good morning, chat.
Good morning.
You want just asking says.
I'm facing power outage, so I'm not poking you on YouTube. Let the power outage fix, then I will poke you, devilish face.
Based on the AAA framework, what is accounting? Resources used, login time, data sent, received, data sent, data received, and logout time.
You want just asking says.
Timer stuck, Theo.
Thanks, Robbie.
Master Blaster says.
Morning, Theo. Hey everyone. Waving hand.
Morning, Mass Blaster.
Space Marine says.
Why are 7/10 of my messages always blocked by Automod? Is there a rain filter? See?
I'm going to say here, describe the process of authenticating people.
Lil Nyala says.
What's your favorite height to use? Can you send web URL?
AAA framework.
Space Marine says.
Got it.
Based on regarding the AAA framework. Little Naya, I paused the timer because no one's answered Little Naya. Give me a second. Give me 7 more minutes. I'll answer your question about favorite AI.
But I thought I said redeem another 10-minute timeout. Lol. I need to sleep soon. Do people ever review their notes, or is writing them down normally enough for most? Review.
Will Nyala says.
Psh.
How about that? There's all kinds of AIs out there right now, so it just depends on like what you want to do.
You the one just asking says.
Ding ding ding, time's up.
My company has access to the Pro. Is that what they call it? The Plus. Oh, Team is 25. Oh my God. So I have Plus, but the free version is just, I guess it depends on what you're trying to do. I'm like, I ask it for like, how to like use certain programs, how to get started using certain programs or applications. I'll also feed it code blocks and say, okay, what does this crap do? How can I modify it to do this? How do I query the NIST NVD API? I mean, I was going through a whole process here coding something. So little Naya, it depends on what you're trying to do. I think for the most part, the free ChatGPT is fine. But there's Bard out there that's free. GitHub, or not GitHub, Microsoft, whatever they call theirs now, Copilot. But then there's all kinds of other things that use ChatGPT, like I got Pentest GPT up here, and a couple of there's other GPTs now for the 4. Did that answer your question, Lil Naya? If you're still here. Yeah, I have the mod bot turned up because I don't even know what it.
Curie Bloodrose says.
I don't even know what you're saying.
Oh, there's a pentest GPT?
Yep. Yep, but you have to have the pro account, plus account. Plus, you have to have the plus account to access the GPTs and plugins.
Interesting.
Space Marine says.
We could start a separate channel. We'll call it Only Theos from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Theo says.
A giveaway has started. 1 month THM giveaway say. Ticket 1 to buy 1 tickets. A ticket costs 0 points PogChamp.
Sorry, I meant to mute that.
XDDD.
What are you talking
Translated
about?
From Spanish.
Oh,
Space
Only
Marine
Theos.
says.
Got it.
I'll be your campaign manager.
Sure, I'll let you run my OnlyFans. I can't wait to see what kind of content you come up for me.
Curie Bloodrose says.
Only Theos 2024.
Space Marine says.
Only Theos, not OnlyFans.
And what will you have me doing for 1 hour in the morning?
Plus, I'm pretty sure you have air conditioning. Posing. Yoga.
Oh my
You
god.
Just asking says.
Elaborate more why we need ticket cap of B7H30X.
Try Hack Me
Space
giveaway
Marine
at the end of the
says.
stream.
Hot yoga.
10 minutes. This is why I was kind of hesitant about doing it. Someone gave me this for free, and I already have a subscription, so...
Curie Bloodrose says.
I think we'll all be getting Angie Theo yoga poses.
Space Marine says.
In a unitard.
Right now, Kiri, you're in it to win it. Hot yoga in a unitard. Oh, rain. Okay, what else? There was another question, though. Rain puts in no distraction for 10 minutes and then asks 3 questions.
Curie Bloodrose says.
Well, I have a half chance now.
Space Marine says.
I'm not gonna enter, because I've been practicing game dev. My GPA was too low for school, so F that. Gonna go my own way.
Do people ever review their notes, or is writing them down normally enough for most? Rain. This is my process so far. And then I'll show you how much it takes for me to memorize shit.
0x Anton says.
Morning.
Good morning, Anton. So I watched the video first. So for instance, we did control categories as the first one. I will watch the video one time through. Then I'll restart it. And then I'll do notes on the video. And then I'll restart it and do flashcards on the video.
Space Marine says.
Normally writing it down is enough for me as long as I keep doing it.
So you write the same stuff over and over and over again. So here's my flashcards. How many I have so far, and let's go through the embarrassing process of how many are actually in my head.
Curie Blood Rose says.
I might have to try that method.
You one just asking says.
So after ticket you pick random, or is there a task to do?
Pick random. After enough time, I'll close it, and then I select it from random. Close giveaway.
Space
What
9 says.
are the 4 security
Have to know
control
your functional
categories?
LFS.
0x Anton says.
Doesn't really matter how you do it as long as it works for you.
You
That's
one
the
just
thing.
asking says.
That's the thing.
Noise.
That's the thing. I don't know what fully works for me. Actually, I do. Hands-on keyboard, interacting with a system, I've been able to absorb and learn so much. Now that I have to go back to this, and Tagora's not here anymore. After I talked to Tagora, that's how we described this. Kiri, there's no hands-on
Curie Blood Rose
way.
says.
Hands-on is the best.
There's no
Space
hands-on
Nine
way
says.
to do
But
this
I
kind
almost
of.
forgot your /r WWE champ.
You one just asking says.
I'm damn sure that random will not gonna be me. Embarrassed smiley face.
Will Nyala says.
Got my coffee.
Did you hear my
Second
answer,
one.
little Naya? Excuse me. What are the 4 security control categories?
Yeah, I had to go halfway though.
Curie Blood Rose says.
Making me want coffee. Nah.
Technical,
Space Nine
operational,
I
physical,
haven't had
and
caffeine
fucking
in a
something
while.
else.
I'm proud.
I've seen this card like a million times and I can't remember them all.
Will Nyala says.
But it's fine, I heard the most important stuff.
It depends on what you want to do what you want to do with the AI. So can you help me out with that? Can you tell me, like, are you trying to learn how to code? Are you trying to learn cybersecurity concepts? Are you, trying to understand applications and how to interact with them?
Will Nyala says.
I'm using Bard ATM.
Yep, Bard's a good one. Technical, operational, managerial, and physical. Yeah, see, and then I got them out of order. So I remembered them. Technical, managerial, operational, physical. Regarding control categories, describe technical.
You one just asking says.
Ooh, does that mean you're storing or study on RAM memory of Wild Theo lol?
Will Nyala says.
I use it mostly for game development.
Good. Good. I think technical controls has something with controls that are part of a system.
Not everyone can achieve 100% by themselves.
Controls implemented by systems, operating system controls, firewalls, or antivirus. In control categories, describe managerial controls.
Space Marine says.
Don't give up, Theo. Wait, you're not bald?
You one just asking says.
Hey, a quick dumb question, Theo. Are you trying to memorize or remember?
Robbie, that's a great question. I do a lot of what I do because I want to remember. And that's why I like cybersecurity, because I'm hands-on keyboard interacting with the system, and I absorb it. I remember it and I understand it. This much information
Blood Rose says.
can only
Leo
be
has something on his head, right?
can only
Not
be
gold.
memorized.
XD.
It's like So I don't know where you're going with that, but I want to understand it.
Space
But
Marine says.
I don't know.
Alright, love you, Theo. Sorry for pulling your leg, good luck. I'm going to bed now.
Good night, Rain. In control categories, describe managerial. Okay, so I think managerial are controls that are like policies and procedures. Administrative
Fury
controls
Blood Rose
associated
says,
with security design
Night,
and
Rain.
implementation. Security
You want
policies,
just
standard
asking
operating
says.
procedures.
Then have you tried visualization of those points? Like in funny way.
No, I can try that. In control categories, describe operational controls. Operational controls are controls that are put in place by people rather than like systems. Controls implemented by people instead of systems. Security guards, awareness programs. In control categories, describe physical controls. I don't know. I mean, I can see if they're like what, gates and shit. No, I don't know. Limits physical access. I knew that. Guard shack, fences, locks, or badge readers. So
You can do it, Theo be wild. Smiley face.
that's the frustration I have with memorizing shit just to memorize it.
Fix It says.
The hands-on way to learn things like that would be to really understand the background, when, why and how it is used. Talking about it.
Yep. I agree.
You one just asking says.
No worries, Theo, everyone learns different way. So I suggested my way, that's it, Bible thumb.
No. I'm not irritated with you and your suggestion. I appreciate it. I really do. But this is just something I've struggled with my whole life. And I don't shy away from this stuff like on stream. Like I think it's important for other people to see that like there's people struggle with this. At least I do. I think it's important. Like I've struggled with it my whole life. Like my grades in high school were shit, like C's and D's. First part of college, they were bad. It's just one of those things. I just struggle with it. And I haven't found like a good way to memorize and like retain. That's what makes it so frustrating. I haven't found anything that like allows me to absorb and like understand knowledge other than hands on keyboard, like interacting with a system. And I found that, and I was able to like retain and accomplish stuff. And then I get this Security Plus training, and I'm going back to the way that I don't have a good way to do it. Still. Boo-hoo. What was me? Okay, so, I mean, how do I put this on a flashcard? Describe authenticating systems.
You want just asking says.
Another thing I do when it's hard to memorize is, when I wake up early I don't talk to anyone for just 5 minutes and start seeing quick points of that. Then when I go into bed I do same, neutral face.
I appreciate that, Robbie. Thank you. Okay, let's do this. I said 7 o'clock, but and we'll give it away. But I'm going to ping the Discord and see if anyone else wants to get in on it. All right. Authenticating systems. You have to manage many devices. Often you'll never physically see. A system can't type a password, and you may not want to store one. How can you truly authenticate a device? Put a digital signed certificate on the device. Other business processes rely on the certificate, access to the VPN from authorized devices. Management software can validate the end device. Thanks, Robbie. Thanks, Kiri.
Gaming golfer the struggle of Israel says.
Morning, I'll smile, smile.
Morning, gaming golfer. How you doing?
I'm tired this morning, but overall not too bad. And yourself?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. All right, last 5 minutes. I'm surprised there's not like a reminder. I don't know what to do with that. How to put other business processes rely on the certificate.
Saint says.
Have you done any other Comptia certs like Network Plus?
I have not. Thanks for asking, NG Saint. I have not. Have you?
F-Zero Viven says.
When did you start your cybersecurity journey?
Forgiven, that's an excellent question. Give me 1 second and I will answer it at length.
Saint says.
No certs, but sometimes look over E Plus and Network Plus material. Still a noob.
Me too.
F-Zero Viven says.
You're in a great place.
Ha ha ha.
Translated from Tackle.
Regarding the AAA framework, how do you truly authenticate a device? Burning questions, right? Put a digitally signed certificate on the device. Realize other business processes rely on the certificate. Access to the VPN from authorized devices. Management software can validate the end device.
Saint says.
I like TreeHack and recently got a subscription.
You'll be happy to see this then.
Curie Bloodrose says.
THM is great.
Okay. NG Saint. Regarding certificates, Comptia's A Plus, Network, Security Plus, I think they even have a Pen Test Plus. They are some of the de facto standards within IT. Now, Pen Test Plus isn't going to be like a certified ethical hacker or even an OSCP, but it shows that you have the ability to take in knowledge, retain it, and you can apply it for all of these. And I think that weighs a lot with employers. Not to say certificates is the end all be all for what employers are looking for. When did I start my cybersecurity journey? Forgiven, about 5 years ago. This is a little bit about me. I started my master's program with the University of Cincinnati. I think it was about 5 years ago now.
Just asking says.
I was
No,
trying to
6.
get my hands on Comptia IDF Plus R.
7? I think I started in 2017. No, 2018 is when I started. I think I applied 2017 and I got in. Started 2018. I graduated 2020. And then it took me about 2.5 years to enter the industry, because what had happened was prior to COVID, you could not talk to someone in cyber about getting a job in cybersecurity without a degree. So I took that information at the time and I went out.
Interesting that you're already a pen tester, but doing the second plus.
And I got my, I'll tell you about that too. So I went and got my master's in cybersecurity. Well, then COVID hit and they said, hey, that's great if you have a master's, but if you have a certificate or you have experience, we want to talk to you. So with that information, I got good and mad on stream a few times, and I talked to a few very gracious people about what I should do. And what we decided was that I needed to highlight what I could do on my resume, like what I could actually do. And one of the ways that we did that was I put a lot of the stuff that I was doing and learning on my GitHub. So I wrote a couple of little, this is to interface with ChatGPT from the command line. These are all my capture the flag, try hack me write-ups. This is my server that I have in house, presentations that I've done, some other things like how to get started in the industry. And these are all my repos. It's nothing spectacular, but you can see it here if you want. So then I started streaming because I needed a way to hold myself accountable for adding to my repository or to keeping up with my studying. So that's what we're doing here. If you've never been here before, welcome to Painful IT. I'm Theo. We call it Painful IT because whatever I'm doing is usually painful for me, because I'm usually teaching myself something new. And that's what I've been doing now for a little bit. Those are my flashcards for right now for Security Plus. Painful for you, well, because you're here watching me. So this is a safe place. If you have questions or you don't understand something, you're trying to write your first Nmap scan, or you are trying to exit Vim, or if you are trying to query the NIST NVD API database and create a custom threat feed out of it, ask your question. If I can't answer it, someone smarter than me in chat most likely can. We have a Discord also as well. Okay, so I hope that answered your question, Forgiven. There was another one about starting with Security Plus.
In short, you doing this just to get passed from HR radar. Thoughtful face. Am I right?
No, I have a job in the industry.
If you're already a pen tester, wouldn't the offset Kali courses be better than the second plus?
That's what the question was.
Zero Viven says.
Ha ha ha, painful IT. D.
Curie Bloodrose says.
All the pain.
F0 Viven says.
Yes, if you are a pen tester, there is no point of doing the Sec Plus, right?
There is one. I'll explain it.
Gaming Golf with the Struggle of Israel says.
Spoiler. Nobody truly ever exits Vim.
F0 Viven says.
It does answer my question, thanks.
So here's the thing with Security Plus. When I first got my job as a penetration tester, my employer for the entire company said, hey, we're going to go out and buy this bundle for our internal security, our internal IT teams to learn Security Plus. So I jumped on that opportunity because I don't have a certificate. I don't have a cert. So I also want to pass this and get done with this so I can let my company know, hey, I'm on board with certificates, because I've already asked the next question for them to front the cost of the OSCP.
I haven't done the Sec Plus even though I studied it. I thought it was to pay for low D.
So I hope I answered all the questions. Did we answer them all?
Much.
Master Blaster says.
The 15 minutes are up.
F0 Viven says.
But I do get your point, smile, smile.
Cool. All right, then. 5 points are up. We're going to do the giveaway. 4 of the 17 people won a free Try Hack Me voucher.
Gaming Golf at the Struggle of Israel says.
Hey Theo, pop quiz without looking. Name the CIA triad. D.
Come on now. Confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Oh, and non-repudiation. That fucking makes sense? No. Okie dokie. And the winner is... Gaming Golfer. Congratulations. 25% chance. Gaming Golfer, you were the last one in it.
Curie Blood
I will
says,
message it to you.
GG.
Translated from Latvian. Gaming Golf at the Struggle of Israel says.
Nice. Thank you, smile, smile.
The Try Hack Me voucher was donated by Pure Cipher. So if you see Pure Cipher in the Discord, thank them as well.
I will absolutely 100% put it to good use.
Maybe I should do this too from time to time. Just grab a voucher and give it away.
F0 Viven says.
Congrats.
Okay, well, I know how that works. That's not too bad.
Gaming Golf at the Struggle of Israel says.
I can now finish my blue team learning path that I'm stuck behind the paywall on LOL.
Nice.
Gaming Golf at the Struggle of Israel says.
Which is ironic. Because my day-to-day job is blue team smile, smile.
You one just asking says.
What face lol?
Translated from German.
You know what? That's a good question. Here we go. That's a good question. Where is... Open SSL. Oh, yikes. Spectacular. I've told it to tell me jokes from time to time as well. So it says, why do programmers prefer dark mode? Because light attracts bugs. You know what? I think I'm done for my Security Plus right now. let's take a look at information on how I can more easily access my
Gaming
VPS
Golf with the Struggle of Israel says.
Yeah, PCs and browsers all come with public
without
keys for the most
having
common
to
CAs,
type in
digicert,
the
slabs,
password
etc.
every time.
And any CA you create yourself will only be able to issue self-signed cert smile smile.
That's fine.
Everyone just asking says.
Stretch.
Okay, let's ask it this. I access my VPS from my desktop PC running Windows 11, or did I upgrade? I can't remember. I think I upgraded.
Fix It says.
Where are the jokes from? That one was actually fun.
That's from me, my pre-prompting custom instructions. I talk about cybersecurity as my job. I'm a penetration tester, search for commands. Please respond in code blocks. Short answers are fine. Please feel free to pepper in a joke periodically when answering. So it just gives them to me at the end of my questions sometimes.
Master Blaster says.
KeyPass XC or simple KeyPass, and you don't even need to type in the username either. Just one click and you're done.
KeyPass. No, I have a password manager. I don't need a password manager.
Gaming
Windows
Golf with
11.
The Struggle of Israel says.
Also depends on how you're trying to access the VPS. RDP, SSH, etc.
SSH.
Master Blaster says.
Plus it shouldn't be visible on the screen when sharing. It's a security feature.
Plus, it shouldn't be. My password? Agree. My password, I should not reveal my password on screen.
It takes your creds from the password manager and types them in for you.
I have a password manager that does that.
KeyPass feature low.
Can someone turn the lights behind me to a different color?
No.
Cool.
Deal with it.
Thanks, Ravi.
Translated from Icelandic.
Okay, I want to access my VPS. I access my VPS from my desktop PC running Windows 11 through the what is this? Terminal manager? Command prompt. And SSH. What is it? SSH key? Thanks. Nano.
Don't pick your nose on stream Kappa.
Caught me.
Master Blaster says,
I'm telling Miss Theo about this first chance I get.
This
You're
creates
done now.
a new SSH key providing the provided email, using the provided email as a label. What provided email? When prompted to enter a file in which to save the key, press enter to use the default file location.
You one just asking says,
Thank you AutoMod B7H30X.
Oh, I already have a directory SSH.
Spectre says,
Nerd.
You know it. All right. Thank you, Spectre. 15 months in a row. Holy shit. That's a long ass time, Spectre. Thank you.
Master Blaster says,
That was a nice sound.
Oh, was it too loud? Are you staying warm, Spectre?
Gaming Golf with the Struggle of Israel says,
So are you trying to access your SSH session without having to put in your password each time?
Yes.
Is that it?
I don't know. Is that a thing? I don't know what I don't know.
Spectre says,
Maybe I should ask it that. What are some other ways? What are some other ways to access my VPS easily?
What was that? I was yawning lol.
Gaming Golf with the Struggle of Israel says,
Just have a copy of your RSA key on your local system.
I should really automate that. No clue. Why did the computer go to therapy? Because it had too many bytes of unresolved issues.
Master Blaster says.
Kek.
Translated from Indonesian.
All right, gaming golfer.
It was pretty good.
Okay, so what does that do? It looks like it creates an SSH RSA key called Theo RSA
Master
key
Blaster says.
with that
I'll
information.
go and do the unimaginable now. Back later on.
Nano. Thank you kindly for the follow. How you doing today? Welcome to Painful IT. We'll be back. And we're back. $48. I don't even know what that is. I should probably get rid of it.
Zero Stress says.
Theo, hello there. How you doing?
Good, Zero Stress. How are you? Welcome back.
I'm good. I'm preparing for Comptia exams.
And which one are you taking? Well, not quite. I'm sort of making up file names. Theo-RSA-key would be the RSA key stored under VPS. And Theo at our VPS address here is the username and IP address of said VPS. Hey, Dragonov.
308 says.
Man, that would be great to have zero stress.
Zero Stress says.
Pentest plus Security plus.
You're studying for them both at the same time?
Security. Yep.
Good for you.
Dragonov 308 says.
Theo, you're a smart feller. Don't you think you can pass the Security plus now?
No. I mean, parts of it. Like, I already closed it out. But, no. I'm awful. We talked about this earlier on. I'm awful at just memorization to memorize. Awful. I hate it. I despise it. I do better hands-on keyboard, interacting with the system, playing with it, manipulating it. That's how I solidify and I like remember information. This shit.
You the one just asking says.
You can use Ermine Theo lol.
Is painful. It hurts. It's excruciating to read the same card over and over again and not remember the few things on the back of it. It's excruciating. It is painful. It's hard for me. Like, It sounds like I'm being dramatic, but I'm not. Like it gives me anxiety, and I can feel it like right here. Like, how come you can't remember the 4 things on the back of this card? So.
Zero Stress says.
I don't like so much the quiz style like multi-answer crate per se.
Adam Laukar says.
Sup lads. Why is the camera so pixely?
Because someone redeemed 8-Bit Theo.
Me too. That's what I suggested. What I did. Social learning. Smile, smile.
Mm-hmm.
You the one just asking says.
And him's painful.
F-Zero Vivian
Welcome
says.
to Painful IT.
You are just a different learner. Embrace it.
That's fine. I just want another way to. I just want another way to do it, because this is only semi-working.
Gaming Golf at the Struggle of Israel says.
Link drop incoming. Web link.
Oh, what's that?
Fix It says.
Cards don't fit everybody. Too boring for me. D.
Spectre says.
Hey Theo, what's AAA?
Yep. Authentication, authorization, accounting, and identity.
F-Zero Vivian says.
You need to put more effort into it. Make visualization instead of just reading it.
Okay. Forgiven. Look, thank you. Honestly, thank you for
just
your
asking
suggestion.
says.
Okay.
Dick.
Translated from Dutch.
I'm trying to find a positive way to react. I'm trying hard. Telling me to just put more effort into it or try harder isn't the answer for me. Thank you though for the I'm being serious. Thank you for the suggestion. Make visualization into instead of just reading it. Okay, what do you mean by visualization? Forgiven.
F-Zero Vivian says.
It was not a negative way to say. I feel for you because I have similar issues.
Okay. What do you mean visualize it? Think about the guard checks and the cones and the reception desks for one of the categories. That's the thing. See, I can see it, but I don't see the connection. Like, I want to say that's physical. It is. Guard shack, fences, locks, badge readers. So I need to tie it to something else that I've already learned. Making a connection is really the best way that I've found.
It depends on the subject, of course. But cryptography, you can make a visualization of it.
Spectre says.
Would human interaction help? E-study partner.
Perhaps. I don't want to feel, as soon as I feel like I'm slowing the other person down, I shut down too, so.
That weighs its live versus reading.
Okay, let's check this out. I already clicked on it once.
Ice Black Ice says.
Hi everyone.
Hey, Ice Black. How are you doing?
All good and you.
Good.
F0 Viven says,
When I do a course, for example TCM Security Pay, I watch the video, do the practical things. After that I start writing on my blog what I know about the subject. That is my way of learning. It depends on the person.
Thank you for
Spectre
giving.
says,
I'm thinking more tutor versus training partner. Then you aren't slowing anyone down.
Okay.
Fixit says,
I could take a look at tutors.
I was thinking voice discussion groups on Discord. I'll probably make one in my Discord. Smile smile.
Maybe that's a good idea.
Zerostra says,
How are you, daughter?
Fixit says,
Then if one person is having problems, everybody can help.
Is she behind me? What do you mean do practical things? Like you have, I know TCM does have hands-on things. Is that what you mean, practical things? Hello.
F0 Viven says,
Yes, more practical instead of just reading it, but I needed to take one step further, so I started my blog. When I just studied the subjects I was like, what have I learned? I don't know. Now because of my blog, I'm able to explain subjects I have learned to others in cybersecurity field.
Spectre says,
No work today.
Fixit says,
Teaching is the best learning. Smile smile.
No, I do got to get going, actually. All right, let's look for someone.
Akimbo Gizmo says,
Good morning, you awesome people.
Good morning, Akimbo Gizmo. Welcome back.
Zerostra says,
Do mistakes is the best learning.
Agree.
You one just asking says,
Tie for the stream, bleed purple.
You're very welcome.
Akimbo Gizmo says,
Sorry, been gone for a couple of weeks.
It's okay. Glad to see you back.
Out of Bounds says,
See you soon.
Wow,
You
Pow
just
World is
asking
just
says.
like all over the
And
place.
Thank you for tolerating me, Kappa.
Ravi, stop it.
Spectre says,
Pirate got it roaring, I bet lol.
Oh yeah, Pow. Pow World. All right. Our good friend Togglebit, because he raids back. All right, gang. Have a great day.
Curie Bloodrose says,
Thanks for hanging out.
Take care.
Akimbo Gizmo says,
Hands up. It's a raid.
Zerostra says,
You too.
You one just asking says,
See you, Theo, with great time zone.
Akimbo Gizmo
It's
says,
Mrs. Theo.
Have a great
She's here for the raid.
Fix It says,
Thanks, Fix It.
Have
Thanks,
a great
Akimbo.
day, and thanks for the
Dooku,
stream.
thanks for hanging out over in YouTube. Zero Stress, good to see you. Akimbo Zimbo. Akimbo, I'm
Spectre
sorry.
says,
Akimbo
/
Gizmo. Spectre. Don't want to miss anyone, but thank you very much for hanging out with me this morning. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
You one just asking says,
a slash.
Sorry, man.